Thank you for joining us today on the Tech Bites. I'm going to be your host. My name is Corinne. I'm from Ohio, and as I can see, some of you are already popping in our chat, letting us know where you're from. Make sure you let us know so we can start to roll those out. And to announce herself, I'll head over to Maddie for where she's from and a little about her.
Thank you, Corinne, and hello, everyone. Welcome to Tech Bites. It is great to be back to Tech Bites. I think my last show was in July for the Sysadmin Day. And it's great to be again with community members. Today, we are talking about an awesome project that we have been working on for a while, the first annual Veeam Hackathon. You were asking me where I'm from. I'm based in Bucharest, in Romania. And many of the people that are watching right now know that I am a Veeam community manager. And in this specific project, the first annual Veeam Hackathon, my role is of an organizer, meaning that I am supporting this project on a logistical and promotional level.
Thank you. And let's kick it next with Jonah.
Hi, guys. I'm Jonah. I am a Veeam Vanguard, which means I'm part of the Veeam community as one of the subject matter experts. And I'm here because I'm one of the co-founders of the hackathon. My buddy Maurice here came to me many months ago and had this idea where he wanted to bring the community together. So I'll hand off to him since it was his idea.
Yeah, well, my name is Maurice Kevenaar. I am based in Amsterdam, Netherlands. I started this idea of the hackathon many months ago. I'm one of the co-founders of the hackathon as well. Other than that, I am a Vanguard, I'm a legend, and I'm a VU leader for the Netherlands and for the automation desk.
So something really important, very special to point out is this hackathon is completely community run, and we're pretty much just here to help enable them to spread to a wider community. Maddie, do you want to give us some information about this community as a whole?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that, Corinne. So basically, what is the Veeam community? It is just a group of technology and innovation, Veeam solutions, passionate people that are coming up with the most amazing ideas. And I think that today's conversation is going to prove that. And they are sharing with the rest of the community and working together on some great projects, as I said, like the one that we are going to discuss about today with Maurice and Jonah. And, if you want to actually join this great group, this Veeam community, and be the first person that is having all the great information and access to the awesome conversations and all these exceptional projects, join our community hub. Here we have a QR code, so you can access it from here. There are so many resources available from scripts and automation. Actually, as Maurice mentioned, he's the automation desk leader as well. You have blogs and you have tips and tricks, events, and your peers support, which is really, really important when you need that. It's a great place for all technology lovers and enthusiasts out there. And we even have an exclusive program that's called Veeam 100. That is for the most active users. They can be part of it. I'm not going to go into details, but there are a lot of information available at the community hub. So again, my suggestion would be just go, use the QR code. You have also the link to the community hub. Go and check it out. If you have any questions, the community moderators are there to assist you, and the community itself is going to be happy to support with any information.
Thank you. So again, we encourage you, if you're posting in from anywhere, put that in chat so we can start to light up this map. And we'll have that up here in just a couple of moments. But first, let's go ahead and have Maurice give us some information about the hackathon as a whole. What are some of the roles, and when do people need to sign up by?
Well, the hackathon on itself is not actually hacking into a piece of software, but it's hacking together a piece of application. And basically, we have different roles like participants and leaders, and every team will contain about 12 to 15 people all over the world, joining them together in one group as participants or leaders, and create an application like the Grafana dashboards created by Jorge de la Cruz that we, I think, all know already. And if not, just look it up. And yeah, we want to make a application that will help the end user get a better end user experience with the Veeam products.
Those are all excellent points. So it's not just for IT professionals. When we're looking at the structure, we need all types, people that are willing to get in front of people, right?
Yeah. So, for example, there need to be people who are testing the application, because untested applications will, there will be challenges in that. We need people to create a user experience. We need people to create a presentation and whatnot. So there are all kinds of different roles available that you can fulfill within the hackathon.
So tell me a little bit more about the participants. What would be expected from a participant?
Some participants will obviously code and create the application itself, but other participants could, for example, create a presentation, because in the end you need to make a presentation to display what you have created with your team before you can actually win any prizes, because we need to judge the teams and based on that decide which team will be the one who's winning. So we need some input to clarify that on our side.
And you bring up a great point, prizes. So we're going to have some prizes. We do not have anything to announce yet. That's pending probably towards the close date of registration, if I'm to guess. But we are still looking for sponsors for this event.
Yeah.
Now, is there, we actually have the map ready on our side. So we'll go ahead and head over to the map and start reading off some of the regions with us. Start off in the United States. It looks like we have California, Maryland, Canada, and Mexico joining us. I always love when Canada lights up. It's like half of that map screen there turns green for us. We'll head over. Spain, Italy, and Turkey. Looks like we also have Romania on that list, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably that's me.
There we go. And heading south, we have Nigeria, South Africa, and Tucson. Did I say that right? And then in the India region, Indonesia and Pakistan.
We even have Ukraine. I can see it in the chat, Corinne.
Oh, yeah, we just had Ukraine tune in and Missouri lighting up the board now. All right, so that's our map. We still encourage you to post, if you haven't already, where you're from, where you're listening from, and see how much of this that we can get lit up on the screen. And I'm actually very curious, how many people out there listening have participated in a hackathon, were a part of a hackathon, or have been interested in a hackathon? Start to let us know in chat so we can see how many of you out there have been a part of this type of community before. And with that, we'll head over to Jonah. Jonah, give us some insights of what to expect during a typical hackathon session, when it is, how they can register, and if you have any other insights you'd like to give out to the community.
Yeah, thanks, Corinne. So what we're looking at for the hackathon is maybe a bit of a unique approach to what people are used to. It's not going to be just regional teams or an 8-hour event spread across multiple days. It's 24 hours globally, kicks off September 28th at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And one challenge teams are going to have is how do they transition their operations and their to-do items from time zone to time zone as we travel across the world throughout that 24 hours. So that's where Maurice was talking about we need everyone. So one role that might be good for a team is someone who's used to being a manager or organizing a project. So that way they can facilitate all of that handoff and communication between the various regions. So registration, as Maurice said, closes September 8th. I believe we have a link later in the presentation with a QR code where you can go sign up or read some FAQs if we don't cover anything on the call. But yeah, let's see. 24 hours. It's going to be interesting.
Fantastic. And have you ever participated in a hackathon prior to now?
I have not personally participated. I know several people who have, and even some family actually that has helped organize some local hackathons that I did get some notes from. But like I said, we're doing that unique twist on it where it's global 24 hours. I'm used to hearing more about those 8-hour days, maybe 3 days in a row, and it's all teams participating face to face.
Fantastic. And looks like we have Scott here in chat chiming in. It's going to be his first, which is our first annual community hackathon. So what about you, Maurice? Have you ever participated in a hackathon?
Yeah, I have with my company a 2-day hackathon, basically 8 hours, like most companies do during working hours. And yeah, that was a great event.
Fantastic. So we even have Jeff chiming in here. He comments that he hacked his own computer, but then proceeded to forget the password. As amusing as some of these stories are, the hackathon, the biggest misconception is that we're hacking something, but it's more like we're making something better using the existing either APIs or infrastructure. But it's not just about that side. We have to have someone that's able to present themselves and tell the story. How many products have we seen posted out there that really never took off, even though they're fantastic ideas, because they didn't have those marketing ventures behind them? What role did you have in your previous hackathon, Maurice?
Well, I was basically in ops. So I was responsible for the infrastructure where the application was landed in. So that was my part within the hackathon. I did some research for the team. I tried to figure some things out on things that they wanted to create and things that they needed to find out, basically, to how to do something. So it's not only one role. You can have multiple roles or multiple things that you do during the hackathon.
So there's a question as well from our public. Do we have a Slack for this? Maybe we can give a bit more information, guys, on that.
Yeah, well, we are going to use GitHub and Discord for communication. So if you want to join our Discord, you can find the QR code on my right. And you can find the website as well. And if you want to sign up, there is a QR code there as well that you could use to join the hackathon.
And we have another question, which is great. Does anyone need a team member? This is great. Somebody wants to participate in.
Yeah, well, teams will be decided based on signups because we are going to try to create teams who are all over the world. So you not only have a team with people from America or only people from Europe, but basically you have an equal part in Europe, an equal part in America, and an equal part in APG. So we have basically people all over the world constantly communicating.
As well as trying to distribute some of those roles. One of the questions on our sign up form is maybe what you do in your career. So, we might throw some marketing people into a team, a product manager to write a business case, then your coders and your QA testers.
It's really fantastic seeing all of the interaction that we have in the chat about everyone's experience. And we actually had another funny story come in through Jeff. He was talking about a hackathon cutting logs in his backyard. It actually reminds me of a story back from my support days. We are an international company, so sometimes we have a little bit of a struggle with language barrier depending on which region we're supporting. And we had to have a clarification for one of our communications that they didn't want to send logs into our institute, which not the logs with all the things that we need, but like firewood logs. It's a common mistranslation, it seems. So, Madalena, have you ever participated or been out in a venture for a hackathon?
I have not yet. This is going to be my first hackathon as well, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be definitely a new experience, and having the best co-founders in here, and we've been working hard to put things together. So I'm definitely inviting everyone to take part of this.
If you haven't signed up already, the QR codes we have here on the screen, you can hop into the Discord that Maurice and Jonah monitor, the website that they've built for us, and the community forums to submit. This has all been community driven. We're just kind of here tagging along the participants, and we're really excited to make sure we have enough people to have a lot of competition and really good swag to give away. So to kind of round off the conversation here, let's go ahead and give some closing thoughts. And I'll start off with you, Madalena. What would you suggest to take away from this session?
First of all, there is no reason for not being there. This is such an educational project. Everyone that is going to take part of this can learn and become better, working with a certain technology or a certain Veeam product, because it's going to be around Veeam products, right? So on top of that, you can meet new people and expand your network, because this event is about that as well. And if that's not reason enough, as Jeff said in the LinkedIn conversation, there is swag as well. And I think this is another good reason to be there. Imagine some nice t-shirts with the hackathon on it. So I think there are so many reasons for everyone to be there.
I know I've already signed up, and I've signed up and thankfully given the role as a leader, if they let me. And let's head over to Jonah. Jonah, tell us a little bit about your closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts are that this is going to be a really fun event. We've had a lot of good feedback on it already, a decent number of signups, and I think everyone's going to have a really great time, and it'll be a good chance for maybe people to interact and network with some people in the Veeam community that they don't know.
Absolutely. And this is more than just the Veeam community. This is open to the entire public. So if you know someone, a coding group, the only restrictions, I believe, is that it's 18 and older. But if you belong to a local group, definitely get them involved and have them sign up. And we could probably do a little bit of magic on the back end if you're wanting to work in partners. So Maurice, what are your closing thoughts for us to take away?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this event, and I'm really looking forward to the creations you guys are all going to be creating, and I think it will be amazing. I hope you all sign up using the forum and not just join the Discord, because it's not only joining the Discord is enough. Please sign up as well if you haven't already done so.
Absolutely. So to close out here, I have a couple teasers for what's coming in the weeks. So next Tuesday, we have some industry insights with Jason and the Veeam Innovation Awards. If you don't know what the Veeam Innovation Awards, you're not going to want to miss this session. Just like the hackathon, it's all about creativity and what partners can offer to the ecosystem to make it even better than it already is. And with that, and from all of us, we thank you for joining and hope to see you coming in September for this hackathon.